What is up, people? It is 3 o'clock on a Wednesday, and that means that Houston's #1 live streaming food show is happening. That's what you're watching. It is Foodies and Friends. I'm Ruben Dominguez. That's Katie Stone. Katie, introduce our guest.
Yes, you guys might remember Rafi Nasser. We've been on the morning show on Fox 26 with him before on Craft Pita 1. But today we're at his brand new Craft Pita 2, literally opening as we speak. Pretty much opening the doors, putting the finishing touches on the signs. Yep. We're over in the West U area. So congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a big deal. Big day for you.
We're excited, Katie. We're ready to open here in West U. And yeah, today is our first day of having family and friends come in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And you guys are part of the family and friends.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
This was perfect.
When I heard that you guys were coming to this spot, I got super excited because our studio is like 2 blocks from here. So now I know where I'm going to eat lunch because I've had your food. It's delicious.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to talk about what we're going to see here on our foodie cam. First of all, so kind of a sampler. Take us through it.
Yeah, so this is our brand new Mezzes sampler,
okay,
which comes with a little bit of everything. Here at Craft Pita, we serve Lebanese food,
right? And
part of Lebanese food is having a little bit of everything. Hot items, cold items, fresh, sour, spicy. So here you're going to see our traditional Lebanese hummus here in the front. It's just a classic Lebanese hummus with fresh squeezed lemon juice, tahini, garbanzo, pine nuts, Aleppo pepper.
I love it.
And most importantly, our Lebanese olive oil that comes from our family olive orchards. And then you got labneh, which is basically strained Greek yogurt dip.
Yes, sir.
And then we have our spicy hummus. We're here in Houston, Texas. People like things spicy. Katie's trying our house-made pickled turnips, which are very bright and sour. And kind of a nice little palate cleanser.
Money, right?
Yeah.
And then up here in the front, you're going to find our tabbouleh, which is basically a parsley salad. We like to call it almost like a Lebanese pico de gallo.
Right.
And it's got tomatoes, cucumbers, everything's super fresh, isn't it?
I mean, I could literally do this every single day.
And that's the thing is our food is food to eat every day. We have people who eat here 2-3 times a week. We're not in the business of you coming here once every few months. We want you here eating lunch.
We want this to be the spot.
Exactly.
Tell me again what this one is.
That's our spicy hummus.
Right on.
And then with our house-baked pita chips and our Lebanese pita bread that we get from our Phoenicia local bakery here.
Love those guys.
And this is kind of just a great way to start the meal. This can also be your meal if you want it to.
This would be my meal. 100%.
Chips are fantastic.
Right? And those are going to have za'atar and Lebanese olive oil again on them.
I love it. And I love the fact that it's your own olive oil.
Yeah. So my family's had these trees for 3 generations up in northern Lebanon. And we used to sneak it into the country actually in Johnny Walker bottles. Fun part about that was drinking the Johnny Walker.
Of course. Oh my goodness.
But now we decided to bottle it up and put it in nice bottles. And there we go. That's a great picture.
That's so awesome.
You want to trade?
Yeah.
So we make some room?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, folks, here it is. The
The
legendary family recipe. Generations of work and craftsmanship go into this olive oil.
Yep. So they call it green gold.
Olive oil.
Thank you. And it's a
And
finish.
I haven't tried it out of the bottle of yours yet, but I'm very excited.
You're going to be going home with one for
Our
sure.
mutual friend Jordan has been telling me so much about this. I'm very excited.
That's awesome. I'm glad you guys are
Very
going to get to
excited.
try it finally.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm excited that you guys are finally open. So are you officially open?
So our official grand opening is going to be Saturday.
Okay.
Today we're doing our family and friends. Tomorrow we're having some influencers come in. Friday we're getting ready for the big day.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right. Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's go actually to this
Yeah.
dish right here first. So next item on the foodie cam.
So next, that is going to be our rotisserie chicken with our za'atar fries.
Okay.
And the chicken is going to have shawarma spices on it.
Ooh.
And it's also going to come with our delicious garlic aioli. And you're going to
I
dip
gotta
the
go
French
in for that.
fries
Of
in the
course.
aioli.
Of course you are.
Nice and garlicky.
Come on
And,
now.
you make a little pita pocket with some chicken, some
Mhm.
fries.
You're saying the words that I love to hear.
You got it all. I
That
love
is
it.
fantastic.
There's my son going in for the
So
fry
I'm
guy.
going to taste one too.
Yeah.
Katie,
So this
Katie,
is a-
dip me.
There you go. Happy to dip you.
This is a really popular delivery option. You can get a whole chicken to go.
Jordan, can I have a fork, please? Thank you.
And you
I
can
just wanna
kind of,
try the chicken.
of course, you
Yeah.
can kind of feed the whole family.
Yeah.
Great option.
Yeah. And
That aioli is killer.
I looked at I was looking at your menu. I love how family friendly your dishes are too.
Very much so.
Yeah.
You know, we at Craft Pita want you to bring the whole family, have a healthy meal. And we have something for everybody. Dad has his kebabs, mom can have her salad, and kids can have, you know, their kids' pita deal along with some French fries. And,
Yeah.
and also our kids' meals come with a nice cookie from Michael's Cookie Jar. So
No chicken fingers.
No chicken fingers
no
here.
Pizza, no grilled cheese, no chicken fingers.
All right, do you want to swap?
They're getting I want to try the chicken here.
All right.
Waiting for a fork.
Katie, you're waiting for a fork?
Well, yeah, because
Really?
Again, you know,
Really?
we're not the same. You can use your hands here. It's Lebanese food, so it can't go wrong.
Yeah. All right. What is up next on our foodie
man.
cam?
So
Salad?
the foodie cam, that is our famous fattoush salad. It's a Lebanese spring mix salad that's going to have baked pita chips, basically serving as a crouton, along with organic greens, julienne onion, cherry tomatoes, and it's also going to have our pomegranate vinaigrette, which uses pomegranate molasses and our extra virgin olive oil from Lebanon and some fresh squeezed lemon juice.
I love that.
So super fresh. You can get it in a bowl. You can get it as a side, as your main entree, whatever you're hungry for that day.
I've got to go in for this because I love these dressings, all these homemade dressings. And
We actually sell our dressing to go. So if you're interested in making your own salad at home, we sell it by the bottle. And we use local produce from our local farmers like Planet Forward and Atkinson Farms in there.
Now, speaking of local, you're local.
We are.
Yeah.
So I'm born and raised here in Houston. Grew up on the west side. Went to St. Thomas High School.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles. And you know, I worked for a little bit in Austin, and I owned a food truck in Fort Worth, but decided to open up Craft Pita here in Houston because I know Houstonians understand this food and they appreciate this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and this is really the food that you kind of grew up eating. This is what your mom
Definitely.
would make growing up as a kid.
Yes.
And she works with you here in the
Yes,
restaurant too.
I work here with my mom here at the restaurant. We're a great team. You know, my mom's actually from Lima, Peru, and my father's the one that's from Lebanon.
Yep.
But my mom grew up visiting, you know, our family there in Lebanon, learned all these recipes. And so a lot of these are home recipes that I had to get them out of my mom and tell her, hey, we need to serve 100 people a day, not 4.
Right.
It was definitely a learning curve, but we got it.
Was she excited when you told her that, or was she frightened out of her mind?
The first 30 minutes of getting that information, she was frightened.
Yeah.
And
So good.
but now she's an expert. She knows exactly how to do it. And so, yeah, I grew up eating at all these local Lebanese restaurants here in town. But the one thing we noticed that there was an opportunity here in the market was no one was serving, Lebanese food with locally sourced ingredients and high quality proteins.
Right.
That was kind of our little opportunity that we saw here in the market, and we've been doing it for 3 years now, and don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And pretty successful. I know that. I mean, people know you, but they also know your mom too,
Yes.
which is really cool.
Yes, you know,
she's just as important.
She is just as important. You know, we at Craft Pita like to say we combine Southern hospitality with Lebanese hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk in here, we want you to feel like you're part of our family. You know, we're gonna smother you with love, and we're also gonna smother your table with food. So you're gonna walk out full.
All right, something that's fun to smother is up on our foodie cam.
Yes. So this is our hummus bowl with our house-made falafel.
Yeah.
So we make our falafel from scratch and fry it to order.
Whoa.
Nice and green inside.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And this is actually a fully vegan dish right here.
Now we're talking.
Yes. So we can accommodate a lot of dietary restrictions here at Craft Pita.
What's happening there?
That's our tahini sauce. So tahini is sesame paste. It's like sesame peanut butter. And it's basically like a Lebanese hush puppy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Dude, this is fantastic.
Right? It's the best. I always tell people, screw Impossible meats and all those other kind of meat substitutes. Falafel is the original one, and it fills you up. You feel good. Has a texture that is comparable with certain proteins.
Dude, I mean, all day long, I love this.
It's one of those things where when you eat this food, you don't miss having chicken or beef or anything like that.
No.
And so all of our bowls come with tabbouleh, our pickled red cabbage, and I'll pickle turnips as well.
So I like to put everything together. Like,
Yeah.
I literally like to have 17 different
Totally.
things on one bite, and I think that's one of the reasons this is my favorite kind of food.
It's because
So, like-
all those flavors are going to be layered and have different kinds of attributes. Like I said earlier, spicy, sour, salty. We kind of like to eat. Have a little bit of everything.
So, and for people that don't know, there's a huge Lebanese community here.
Yes, I think there's. I want to say it's about 35,000 Lebanese here in Houston.
I was telling Katie, my wife and I got invited to the Lebanese festival
Nice,
that they had out in
nice.
Sugar Land. And I didn't know this. It is the largest
Yes.
Lebanese festival in the United States of its kind.
It's a
Wow, I
big
didn't know
deal.
that.
Yeah.
We were gonna do it this year, but we thought we were gonna be opening.
You were busy.
And we'll definitely be there next year. And those guys do a great job showcasing all the different kinds of Lebanese food. And you know, that's a big part of our culture is food, because it's all about being at one big table, sharing food. And that's,
love it.
that's the way we like to do things.
Well, yeah, and you know, Ruben and I have done a lot of these shows over the last few years, and what's really amazing about Houston in particular is the such wide variety of dining experiences.
Definitely.
Right? Like going out, dining out means a different thing for everybody.
Totally.
And I think one of the big kind of trends that we've noticed in, you know, post-COVID is just making dining more accessible and as far as
Absolutely.
to go. And
Absolutely.
so most of your food is
Yes.
really well prepped for travel.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, we survived we were open for only 6 months before COVID started.
I remember that.
And
yeah.
we've done a great job because our food does travel so well. It's stays well to go, stays well for delivery. We also have a very robust catering business as well, and we planned on that from day one. We didn't know delivery would be as big as it is now.
Yeah.
But to your point,
Well, nobody did. Really,
nobody did, right?
Yeah.
And to your point, we at Craft Pita, we do want to be the checkbox and be a lot of things to a lot of people.
Yeah.
If you want to come here, have your order already pre-ordered online,
Right.
grab it, walk out the door in 30 seconds, you
Right.
can do that.
Yeah.
I love
You
that.
want to sit here, eat a sandwich in 15 minutes, you can.
Awesome.
Or if you want to order all these plates we're showing everybody and share it with your family and friends, drink a bottle of wine, have dessert, sit here for 2 hours, you're
That's
welcome
totally
to do that
fine,
as well.
too. So this next dish on our foodie cam is not one that I think I would have envisioned
Yeah.
at Craft Pita. Tell us what's going on
So this is
here.
a very unique to Craft Pita dish. These are our Lebanese tacos.
Whoa.
Basically, it's like a shawarma
I can
sandwich.
see Ruben's face right now. I wish you guys could see.
It's basically like a shawarma sandwich, but in a taco.
Oh my
I'm like that
goodness.
cat when they use the laser pointer on
Yeah,
the wall. You know, you're
literally
just like,
what he looks like right now.
So what's unique about it? It has our shawarma
Katie.
rotisserie
Oh,
Get
chicken.
it, Katie.
Going in. What kind of sauce is this?
That is our unique hot sauce here at Craft Pita.
Yes.
So is it? Look at it.
Yes.
If he knows, I might
It's
be
nice
Yeah.
and spicy.
Come
Oh
on.
God.
It's like a 5 out of 10. Don't
I
worry.
literally just dumped it in this stuff.
It's
All
like a
right.
5 out of 10. We'll get you a drink.
I'm gonna,
um,
yeah. Also,
You want me to take
No,
the back?
I'll go.
Okay,
I
all
just,
right.
Can I have a napkin?
I don't want to put you in a bad position.
All right, here we go.
There she goes. That is a trained food correspondent, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I
You're
said,
watching,
5 out of 10. Shouldn't be
You know,
too bad.
You're watching.
And it's
It's
gonna
actually very good.
notice the skill.
it's
No.
very flavorful. We don't like heat for heat. We like flavor for flavor. Lebanese food
It's
is
got good
not
spice.
yeah, Lebanese
It's
food is
got-
not actually
it's got
It's
spicy.
about-
really good spice. Yeah.
It's we don't
All right, let me try one.
particularly
Yeah, go ahead and try.
have a lot of spicy things. And we knew being here in Houston that we had to add a hot sauce to our menu.
I just love that you put fries on it.
And that's a very signature shawarma thing to do.
That just makes me
It
happy.
gives a lot of texture in the bite. You know, you have the creaminess of the aioli, crispy French fry, and our shredded chicken. It gives a little bit of everything.
That is a winner, my
Is this
friend.
a kid's dish? Do kids like this?
Kids love these. This is one of our most popular dishes. I would say like top 4, and everyone from kids to parents like it. And it also has that nice pickle in there to kind of get a little bit of sourness too. Can't go wrong with that, right?
No.
And sometimes 3 is not enough. Sometimes people end up eating that whole plate.
All right, I see a plate that I would definitely want to eat.
Get in the bed.
So this is our newest dish here, exclusively at Craft Pita 2, not available at Craft Pita 1,
Okay.
because here we decided to add a kebab grill.
All right.
So now you can order chicken kebabs
Right.
to go with any of your bowls or platters, and they come with either rice or salad, and you get the garlic aioli and a little bit of everything in there.
That's a good looking dish, man.
Yeah, and these chicken kebabs we use chicken tenders only, so it's nice and healthy and nice lean meat. Can't go wrong with that.
Talk about this again, too.
So those are house-made pickled turnips. A lot of people don't think it's a turnip because it's purple, and the reason why it's purple is because we put a beet inside of the pickling solution, and so that makes it a little sweet, nice, and a little bit of a palate cleanser because our food is so garlicky, so it kind of resets your palate.
What do you think?
I love it. I mean, I could just snack on these all
Good,
day.
right?
It's very good. Do we have grape leaves?
So we actually don't have grape leaves on our menu. Part of the reason we do it for a special every now and then. Part of the reason why it's super labor intensive. And a lot of restaurants will buy canned grape leaves, but we like to make them from scratch. So we sometimes have them on the weekend as a special. Can't go wrong with that chicken kebab. That's just dip it in that sauce, and you're really, really gonna like it.
So you mentioned catering. We're in the holidays. How early should people put an order in if you're having a big party?
We are very flexible. You give us at least 2 days, and we can be ready for you guys at any time. Obviously, 2 weeks out would be ideal, especially if we're throwing a really nice big party.
Right.
But we're good operators here. If you're in a tight pinch, we can help you guys out.
Okay, it's good to know because a lot of people, the non-traditional Thanksgivings have become more popular.
Definitely.
Or the non-traditional Christmas dinner or whatever. People are like, I'm going to do a turkey again.
Yeah.
This would be a great option.
We actually, one of the really popular options for our Thanksgiving or holiday pre-orders is the rice here in this dish that Katie's eating. It's a Lebanese rice. It has ground beef mixed inside of it. And it also has nutmeg and all these other spices and has nuts on top. Traditionally, it's reserved for, Christmas, birthday party, wedding.
Right.
But here at Craft Pita, we make it every day. And if you serve it at your party, people will be super impressed.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
rice is a big deal.
Right?
Hand me those chips.
You got to dig into some of that hummus.
So far, you're winning on every.
Okay, good.
Let's take a look at that one in front of you.
Yes. So this plate, unfortunately, has had a little bit of activity.
What is this?
So this is also kind of a unique Houston dish.
Inspired.
This is our chicken pitadilla. So basically, it is a quesadilla, but it has shredded rotisserie shawarma chicken, along with a kawi cheese, which is a Lebanese brine cheese, and mozzarella. And it's there to dip with our hot sauce if you want it. But this is originally a kids menu item, but I just noticed parents were eating their kids' meals. So I decided to put it on the appetizers and kind of democratize the pitadilla for everybody.
That beats like almost 100% of regular kids' meals I've seen.
Definitely. And it's super healthy. I mean, you're eating healthy chicken inside, and I know you got to try to fill your kids up when you have kids. So you eat that whole thing, your kid will be full.
And it looks like a traditional quesadilla. So you're like, here, honey.
Exactly.
That's exactly. You're gonna be fine.
It's not a hard sell at all.
No. Now, do you guys make your pita?
So we get our pita from Phoenicia.
Okay.
We originally were going to make our own pita, and I have you guys have been to Craft Pita. It's a small restaurant. We don't have the space, but I also realize I'm one of the few people who has 5 Lebanese bakeries in their city they're opening a restaurant in.
Sure.
Right.
So why am I going to do all the work when I can just order from Phoenicia, who's been operating in Houston for 20 plus years, and they'll make a better pita than I ever could.
No.
And they take really good care of us, and they deliver fresh daily, and it makes a really big difference.
Local supporting local,
yes.
man, you can't beat it.
Specifically, local Middle Eastern places supporting local Middle Eastern places.
Yeah,
that's really special.
And I love pita too because it's just, I don't know what it is, but it's just healthier.
It is.
Than traditional white
definitely
bread.
And it doesn't fill you up as much.
Yeah.
And the other great thing is it's so flexible. You can use it to make a sandwich. You can use it for dipping. It allows you to do a lot of different things. And we definitely use it for everything in the book. If there's something I haven't used it for, I'm sure I'll come up with it eventually.
Now, do you guys do desserts here?
We sure do. I actually did not ring up any desserts, but I could definitely get one of those going for you guys.
Yeah, I'd love to see desserts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Just grab those plates over there. Just pull them out of the display.
Love to see desserts.
Yes, we got some very unique desserts that we're about to show you. One is, all of these are actually from Michael's Cookie Jar over here on Westland.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, we have one more dish too. I just want to show you some of these desserts.
It's always good to go to a dessert.
Of course, no one's complaining, right? We right here we have our tahini blondie, which
Whoa.
is basically a blondie, but we put tahini in there, which is sesame paste, basically sesame peanut butter.
Oh my God.
We add some Mediterranean sea salt, some sesame seeds on top, and chocolate chips. So it's kind of salty, sweet, has a little bit of everything for everybody. And this is a very unique to Craft Pita dish. We collaborated with Michael's Cookie Jar because he was our neighbor over on our Fountain View location. And we just wanted to come up with something unique that wasn't Lebanese, but would appeal to everyone here in Houston. And this with coffee, you can't beat it.
Kind of a fusion.
Yeah, it's a fusion.
Soft?
It is. It's going to be soft. Yep.
Soft. Can I take one?
Yeah, go for it.
Try one. And then I'll give this right back
Yeah,
to you so that
of course.
it can go. Here you go, Jordan. Give that right back to you. So it'll go.
Putting Jordan to work. I love it.
So,
Take a bite of
yeah,
it.
go for it.
You want me to cut? You want to break it in half?
I'm good.
You're good because Ruben's not. much
I'm
of a
on the
sweet
salty
person.
side. I'm being
there's
savory.
chocolate in
I'll
it?
share it with you. Go for it.
Give the boss some.
Right here.
This is my favorite thing. It's really hard not to eat all of them though when you work here,
Yeah. Wow.
That looks cool.
right?
I don't know what it is, but I'm excited.
I feel like this could go either way, dessert or like it could be chocolate and something else.
So this is going to be Lebanese manouche, which is basically Lebanese flatbread or Lebanese pizza. And we have it in 3 different flavors. One of them is going to be our cheese, which is right here on the left. And the other is going to be our za'atar, which za'atar is basically a herb blend of sesame seeds, oregano, thyme, and sumac. Or you can order it with both sides. So you can have a little bit of both worlds. And this is actually traditionally a breakfast item. Or if you're leaving the club in Lebanon, this is traditionally a late night party item. But we serve it all day long here at Craft Pita.
Beautiful.
I'm super excited right now. It's like a party happening.
I'm glad we're going to be.
Let me just back it up because this is like a little pet peeve of mine. Because Houston's a very diverse city.
Yes.
You can find a lot of kebabs
Totally.
in Houston. More often than not, I've encountered the chicken dried out.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah,
That is
totally.
a juicy,
Very juicy.
flavorful
Yes.
chicken kebab.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank
Well
you.
done.
Part of the reason is so that's what Lebanese chicken kebabs are what you call shish taout. And one of the things that makes it really special is we put yogurt in the marinade. And the yogurt helps.
Do you put yogurt in your marinade
No.
at home? Well, you need to start.
I need to start.
You need to start.
I need to
Yeah,
start.
you know,
Yogurt in the marinade.
We were a
guys.
little hesitant because
When you come over for Thanksgiving next week, there's going to be yogurt in every
Better
dish.
be. I mean, there better be.
look, it's healthy for you and keeps
What?
things nice and juicy.
These sweet potatoes. What does that taste? Yogurt.
Yogurt and marshmallows.
Right, yogurt and marshmallows. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
But yeah, we this is the chicken kebabs are the newest addition here at Craft Pita 2. We're really excited about it. It was something we've been working on day and night trying to perfect, and I'm glad we were able to nail it. I'm glad you noticed.
I love it, man. I love it. Because there's nothing worse
Then a
Get
dry
hold-
kebab.
You get a hold of something and it's just dry,
I know.
dry. You want to go with that one,
Yeah.
Katie?
Just show this dessert really fast. Yeah.
So this is gonna be our pistachio shortbread cookies. Basically a classic shortbread, but with tons of pistachio.
Right.
And I told Michael put extra butter in them
Oh.
because that's what makes a good shortbread
You don't
cookie.
need butter and cookies.
Man. I
You
bet
never,
those
right?
Those are popular, right?
They're really popular. They go great with coffee. We also have Turkish coffee here at Craft Pita, and that's a really popular item to pair with our
So
pistachio shortbread.
tell folks how maybe a Turkish coffee differs from what
Yeah.
we're used to as an American or just a American cup of Joe.
Absolutely. So first of all, it starts with how you grind the beans. You grind the beans with cardamom into the beans. So if you look inside Turkish coffee, like ground beans, you'll see like little specks of cardamom. Then you also actually, instead of basically pushing the hot water through the coffee, you have it basically stew with the coffee. And so when you get a shot, it basically looks like an espresso shot. You're actually going to have some ground beans at the bottom of your cup. Cool thing is, though, is when you're done with your coffee, you're supposed to flip the cup on your plate and you're supposed to be able to read your fortune or read. That's not my department.
American coffee doesn't do that for you.
That's not my department. Claudia is the
Claudia
fortune
will-
coffee
Claudia will
reader.
read it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's-
Hopefully she's smiling when she's reading your
It's always
your
positive.
drives, because I get a little nervous. You know, the next time the Powerball gets to $1 billion, I'm going to come have some of that coffee.
Perfect.
And I think we're going to go in that direction. You tell me what's up.
We'll split it then.
Give that to Jordan.
Jordan, I'm
That,
giving
we
it
have
to you
one
to
last
return it.
dessert to show you guys.
This just looks decadent.
So this is
Decadent,
our
my friend.
Turkish coffee brownie. So basically, this is a Texas sheet cake that has Turkish coffee grounds mixed into the recipe. We got some beautiful, nice green sprinkles on top and some chocolate icing.
Beautiful.
Can't go wrong. Nice and soft and delicious.
Yeah.
Katie, that's in your wheelhouse.
Yes, it is.
I know that you love that.
I know. I'm going to try to avoid it though right now. I think my son already took one off the plate.
I think
So-
he did.
yeah.
So, you know, again, this is second location for you guys.
Yeah.
So if you had to say fan favorite, like what would you say the top 1 or 2 dishes have been that you've seen from the original store?
Definitely our top 1 and top 2 are going to be our chicken rice bowl or chicken platter,
Yeah.
similar to what we guys served you here. And then number 2 is going to be probably our either Lebanese tacos or our chicken pita, our classic chicken pita.
Yeah.
It's a nice cold day, so I wanted to serve you guys some of our bigger portions so
Dude,
you guys can fill up.
winning.
This is just like,
That rice is killer.
Right.
yeah, like if I have to envision a perfect meal.
Oh, I know.
For
This is
either
right up your alley.
dining in or taking
Definitely.
it home and
Mhm.
warming it back up again.
Definitely.
That's it. Yeah,
And
that's
it's
it.
also, I mean, the portions are big.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
You know?
this is Houston. You can't get away
This
with
isn't skimpy.
They're not
Sure.
skimpy, and when you eat our food, you feel better afterwards. And that's
Exactly
part of
right.
that's one of the
Yeah,
reasons our
totally.
catering business does so well, because you don't want to go back to work feeling sluggish.
Mhm.
You want to go back to work feeling like more vibrant than before you went to lunch.
Yeah.
And that's definitely a big difference between our food and
You have
other
you have a plate of barbecue that size, and you're in a
food.
coma.
You are not doing
Good luck
anything.
Getting back into the office.
But,
Exactly.
You know, and Katie, we've together and
Sure.
and separately eaten a ton of Lebanese Mediterranean food. You don't get that full feeling
No.
like you're going to
Very
explode.
different.
It makes
Because
a
it's
big
the
difference.
fresh ingredients.
Definitely.
It's all
It's a lot of the
green, it's like
vegetables.
already doing good stuff.
It's the yogurt.
It's the,
Let's just call it what it is. It's the yogurt, right?
it's the yogurt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the yogurt. That should be your new, your new slogan.
Wrap Pita, it's the yogurt.
Robbie, tell everybody where you are, your locations, hours, and if they want to follow you guys on social media.
Absolutely. So our new location is here at 5172 Buffalo Speedway, here at Plaza in the Park, right at the intersection of West Park and Buffalo Speedway,
In the Kroger Shopping
in
Center.
the Kroger Shopping Center. Our original location is at 1920 Fountain View at San Felipe and Fountain View, right across from the HEB. You're going to find us on social media at Craft Pita on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you'd like to place an online order, definitely go to craftpita.com.
You guys doing any Thanksgiving to go?
We
or
sure are.
packages?
We're about to start loading up on Thanksgiving sides mainly. The turkey market's kind of
Good
crazy.
idea,
Yeah, we are, like Ruben said earlier, we are the alternative Thanksgiving side option
Yeah.
for you this year.
Yeah.
So if you want cauliflower, roasted potatoes, Lebanese rice pilaf, fatouche salad, nice healthy Mediterranean
Can't go
Thanksgiving.
wrong.
Yeah.
Lots of
Maybe I should bring some cauliflower to your house on Thursday. In addition
You
to,
are welcome with or without a dish.
and we'll also bring the yogurt as well.
the yogurt.
The yogurt is the magic. I'm feeling like this is something I haven't known about. Where's
No,
this
I didn't
yogurt?
either. I didn't
Yeah, all I know about yogurt is like the little weird cup with the strawberries.
Yeah,
and bananas.
that's the funny
I don't
thing.
know that that's even real yogurt.
It's
like 1% milk.
Yeah.
Why do they even give you that? Is it
Yeah.
even milk?
It's a
Yogurt
very weird
product.
thing that in this country we know of yogurt as a sweet thing,
Yeah.
but like everywhere else in the world, it is a savory thing for the most part.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's used in cooking. a
Yes,
lot, whereas
exactly.
Here, I don't think it's
No, it's
really
used as
looked
its
at
own
as-
thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
Craft Pita.
yeah.
Great food and an education.
Yeah, with
Find
a lot
out.
of yogurt.
With a lot of yogurt. Yeah, I love it. Well, man, I think we want to wish you, I know we want to wish you nothing but the best and much success. And, you've obviously got a good formula going. So I think store number 2 is
Yeah.
off and running, right?
Thank
Is
you.
there plans?
And
for
it's
store
close
num-
to me,
Store
which I
number
love.
3.
Store
Or
number
what's
3.
What's your ultimate goal?
We
here,
definitely
Rocky?
wanna-
You conquer the world.
We definitely built Craft Pita to be a scalable company, and we definitely want to open up more stores here in Houston and and hopefully outside of Houston in the future.
Oh, here you go.
But I'm not gonna put the cart before the horse, and we're just trying to get through opening week, and who knows what neighborhood we'll end up in next year in Houston.
Don't open a store in Philadelphia. They don't deserve you. Shots fired.
I heard they weren't very nice to you, Ruben.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The
Astros won. I'm glad they won because people aren't eating Mediterranean food when they're watching baseball games. They're eating chicken wings and pizza. So
glad they won. And now with the off season,
yes,
crap pita, baby.
Exactly.
That's your postseason. Now, hey man, loved it, knocked it out of the park.
Pleasure
Loved
having you
doing
guys.
some TV with you guys. Katie, what do you think? Any thoughts?
Just very impressed. I brought my son and husband today. You guys probably heard because this is his favorite kind of food too, and he was enjoying it. And
Family affair.
Yeah, family affair, friends and family today. Restaurant officially opens on Saturday.
That's right.
But it's pretty bustling in here already. So just so happy for you.
Thank you guys.
You guys come out and
It's
check
my
it out.
pleasure having y'all, and we look forward to having you soon.
You will not be disappointed.
Yes.
Also, little plug for next week's show.
Yes.
Great little restaurant. More of Houston's diverse food.
It is.
Our good friend Chef Sebastian.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we are going to be at Patagonia with Chef Sebastian.
I forgot the cue cards.
Which is, I'm like thinking where we're going. Which is, as you guys know, Houston's only Argentinian fine dining restaurant, which is very, very cool. He just opened his second location, kind of a sister location, Little Patagonia, which is just mostly empanadas in the Galleria area. But yeah, we're gonna head on out to.
And World Cup starts next week, so he's gonna be
kind of
crazy
wacky.
excited.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
love that place.
we're gonna shut it down. I'm Ruben Dominguez. That is Katie Stone, brother. Again, thank you so much. Craft Pita, come and check them out. Show your love, support local businesses. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys next week.